If I, Kendall Michael Harwood, were mayor of my city, Elmira/Veneta, quote unquote, the gateway to the coast, my main point of focus would be the threats of gang formations within the vicinity of Elmira and Veneta, as well as the safety of our schools. During my time of being in the area, I've noticed a significant increase in teenagers who are morphing into what we call gangsters, some of which we used to go to class with. These teenagers pose a huge threat to the overall youth of our local area and only lowers the graduation rate. Some kids make group of gangs, whereas some kids are only a gangster by themselves and are not in a group. These gangsters pose threats to our school, not only because they are seen as violent threats, but also seen as failures. They either end up dropping out or end up causing fights and mishaps, then end up dropping out of school. For instance, the majority of fights broken out either are caused by a gangster or somebody who will eventually become a gangster. As mayor, I would provide better protection for the schools of Elmira, whether through police force or simply providing more staff for such a problem. A main focal point does not mean helping only the current leaders of our city, but the future leaders too. When I drive through Veneta, I am always grateful for being able to be inside the car. If I were to be walking anywhere in Veneta, at some point I would get jumped and attacked. This environment is not safe nor protective for our youth. I, as mayor, would ensure safety to our youth through increasing funds for the police force or finding suitable volunteers that need to be qualified to stand guard and protect the youth. The question at hand is not how do we get rid of these gangsters, instead is more directed at how do we prevent our youth from becoming these gangsters. As mayor for this town, my town, I will lead this goal into success. Our youth will indulge in books over drugs. Our youth will indulge in action-plotted stories, not action outside of their house. Our youth will find success where success is deemed necessary. My goal is not only to create a variety of outstanding students and those who will succeed, but also to create a new society, one where instead of being afraid to go out near the skate park, people are welcome to it. People who will help one another, befriend one another, and thrive with one another are needed, and the replacement of the people who destroy one another, who destroy relationships, and people who are set out against one another. If I were mayor of my beautiful area of Elmira and Veneta, I will not only explain what I will do, I will make sure of it. I will create guarantees and promises to my area. Thank you.